So hey, today I want to focus on a topic that I think a lot of us, we just don't think about too much. It's more or less, what are we focusing on and how long are we focusing on it? Just about a week ago I wrote an article kind of touching base on this, but then I never made a video, so today I am. When I walk past something, the majority of the time I'm paying attention, but then there's times that I'm not. And I guess that's where the focus comes in. Am I focusing outwardly or am I focusing inwardly? If you're very introverted, you're going to probably focus more innerly. And if you're more extroverted, you're going to focus outwardly. And for me personally, I go back and forth all the time. And sometimes I'm a little mad at myself, and let me give you an example. Sometimes I'm in a social setting and I'm just caught up in my phone, because my phone and my brain are very connected. Like, my phone's entering me into a social media side I should add, and that's connecting more inwardly, and that I forget to look outwardly, see what's going on socially in my physical realm of reality. That I walk past someone I know, but I don't acknowledge it, because, well, I didn't really actually acknowledge it myself. I kind of somewhat did, but then I didn't. Or you're in a room and you see 5 or 10 people there, but we've been so, I guess, getting slowly more conditioned and accustomed to being on our phones that we almost don't know how to engage the conversation. We don't know how to linkage it together by taking the first step to say, oh, hey, what's up? We're just like, I don't know what to say. At least that happens to me, to be fully honest. So if we were to be more aware of a focusing aspect of, well, hey, I'm entering into this mindset, this focusing point. I'm focusing on you right now, the camera, but also you deeper down into the camera, that it has a more depth of a meaning. And I hope I don't confuse anyone. How often can we walk past a flower, a tree, and just be like, it's a tree? Me, I'm not too knowledgeable on my trees, but those who are would walk past a tree and be like, that is an oak tree, that's a maple wood, or etc. I can somewhat do that to some degree, but not that well. But they had a focusing element, a key interest within that. I was like, oh, I want to know what this is. Or some people were just taught it, but they kept learning it and remembering it because they actually cared. Often I walk past a flower and there's a bee flying. I just have to pause and just admire it, because it's just awesome. God created some really cool stuff, and we're just never paying attention, not to the degree we could. A lot of us were very self-absorbed, self-focused, and a lot of people, I think topic-wise today is self-love, and that's a whole other conversation and video. But if we would stop focusing on ourselves, stop being so inwardly thinking or whatnot, and start focusing more outward, I think we would start noticing we're connecting in different areas in ways that we normally don't or wouldn't do. People in the past that didn't have the technology side of things, I think, were more self-aware of the moment, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it. I made a video called Digital Imprint Theory. It's like my theory on basically we're consuming or uploading and imprinting so much of ourselves on a social side that a part of us is on that social side, a part of our mind is on that social side, a part of our focus is on that social side. And please don't get me wrong, I think that's actually great. It allows us to connect in ways that we couldn't in the past. It allows us to just really whoosh. This video, for example, if it wasn't on a digital side, wouldn't really be possible for you to watch too easily. I guess the call or the challenge I want us all to make, and definitely for myself I really want to do, is be more self-aware and more focused in the moments, asking deeper questions. When I walk past that flower, maybe I could Google it. I got technology. What flower is that? There's apps for that even. What tree is that? Or, wow, how does that smell? Or maybe it's a food, how does that taste? Just exploring what's in front of us instead of just walking by as though it's nothing. There's so many things, probably trillions of things to be honest, that we can just focus on and learn and absorb because we're sponges. But how often do we do it? And I know I don't do it enough. Like I said, I kind of live in that inward side a lot, that introverted side. And when I go extroverted out, that's where I discover. I guess you have to think of it in this aspect. We have to use both senses and both sides of the spectrum. Even though you might be more extroverted or introverted, you always are using both. You have to, or we wouldn't really learn too well. I'm extroverting or outward looking to learn, and then after I learn, I'm internalizing that, introverting that out into how I think and see it so that I can perceive it. We can't really, I guess, technically do anything unless we know it. A baby could see anything and everything, but if they wouldn't learn how to think, they wouldn't know what that is. That's why God made us really well. We just naturally know how to think. Don't get me wrong, we can fine-tune that, adjust to get better at it, but I don't think we actually do it enough. I know we don't do it enough. If we did it more, we'd be more self-aware. A lot of us were just focusing on that direction, and most of it honestly is media-wise. We forget about our friends right in front of us, our family members. We forget about our own pets at times. Some people, I don't think, can do much without their technology right by them. I know a few people did studies and just lived this life. They disconnected from the media, they disconnected from all digital side of things. And all of them were said they were more presently aware. They had to be more presently aware because that's all that was there for them to think about. So I guess my challenge is to balance. I don't believe in going all or nothing type thing. Sometimes my actions might show that or my words might seem that way, but I fully believe in balancing everything we do because a balanced life is a happy life. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please share it, and I would love to hear your comments because, well, I think this is a topic that could go in all sorts of ways. This perspectives could just whoosh. So hey, thank you.